with that down, we got a bunch of things to start talking about here today. So we're going to start off with this. You know, Star Wars, I'm a massive Star Wars fan, have been my whole life. But they made a rather interesting decision, I'll call it, in an already very, very, very divided fan base. Particularly over there was the prequels first, but that was a long time ago. Now we got the sequels. They decide they're going to make a Rey movie, which is a dumb idea. And I like Daisy Ridley, and I personally like the Rey character in general, but the character kind of represents a very divisive, is the poster child really for a very divisive and divided fan base. So why they're doing a Rey movie, I'm not really sure. I hope it's great, but we'll see what happens. But there's been some discussion about what the name of this movie is going to be. And there's a report out right now that you can see here. This is on Comic Book Movie saying Star Wars Episode 10, A New Beginning, may be the title of the Rey-focused movie after all. You heard it, guys. It's not just a Rey movie, not just Jedi Order. It is actually the next in the long lineage of the official chaptered Star Wars story, Star Wars Episode 10. Of course, A New Beginning. Weren't the sequels a new beginning? Shut up. This is a new beginning.
It's the new.
The new. It's not the old new.
Yeah.
It's the new beginning. All right, so that's kind of what's going around out there right now. Here's the thing. I am not saying that there is no chance that there is truth to this. That there could be truth to that. I'll talk about the possibilities of there being truth to this in just a little bit. But guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's video, Gametime. My wife Ann and I love going to events, whether they're comedy shows, concerts, an LA Lakers game. I mean, just the other night we went to go see Ronnie Chang and it was awesome. We love having these new experiences and new memories. And our sponsor Gametime makes getting tickets for concerts and events faster and easier, even if you don't buy tickets right away. Because prices on the Gametime app actually go down the closer you get to the show start time. With killer last minute deals, all-in prices, views from your seat, and their lowest price guarantee, Gametime takes the guesswork out of buying event tickets. I couldn't believe how easy and most importantly, intuitively, the entire app works. Finding the event I was looking for couldn't have been easier. The way it lays out the map of the venue, letting you know exactly where the seats are that you're looking for, and how easy the process was to choose and buy those tickets. So don't worry if you think you're too late to get tickets to that big event you and your friend want to go to. They have last minute deals. Save up to 60% off buying last minute for sports, concerts, comedy, theater, whatever. So guys, take the guesswork out of buying concert tickets with Gametime. Download the Gametime app, create an account, and use the code Campea for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply. Again, create an account and redeem code Campea, C-A-M-P-E-A, for $20 off. Download Gametime today. Last minute tickets, lowest price, guaranteed. I do want to point something out here. Chubbs GPT in the live chat. Too new, too beginning.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. That's clearly the title. That's got to be the title, right? Okay. So I always encourage people whenever some rumor comes out to don't dismiss it right away, but follow the source. What's the source saying? So I did a little bit of detective work. Detective Pikachu got nothing on me.
Nice.
So here's the basic thing. A number of months ago, an outlet called the Cosmic Circus, and by the way, I do not mean to disparage any outlet here whatsoever. I'm not casting blame. Nothing like that. Things happen. I'm just following the breadcrumbs here, okay? Just to be clear, I'm not trying to besmirch anyone. Now, the report about the new Rey Star Wars movie being called Star Wars Episode 10, A New Beginning, first came out a number of months ago from an outlet called the Cosmic Circus. They had heard that that's what it was going to be, so they reported that. Now, that was quickly shot down by StarWars.com. Said, no, that's not the title of it. So that was a while ago. But here we are today, comicbookmovie.com reporting that, hey, there's new reports coming out. Okay, so here's what happened. The editor-in-chief of the Cosmic Circus, individual by the name of Lizzie Hill, put this out. It's come to my attention that both Production List and Diz Insider, two separate outlets, are now reporting that the Rey Star Wars film being titled Star Wars Episode 10, A New Beginning, which is what we reported in February. At the time, we made note of the denials, but we left our report up, so we still believe that we had. Okay, so Cosmic Circus, which originally, I want you to follow me here, that originally posted the story months ago that the new Star Wars movie is going to be called Star Wars Episode 10, A New Hope. Got shot down, kind of quiet for a while, but now Cosmic Circus EIC is getting on Twitter and saying, hey, there are now two other places, pull this up again, two other places confirming this, the Production List and the Diz Insider. So we, and I understand would be feeling this way, we're justified in saying this because now we got two other outlets now months later reporting and confirming that it's going to be called Star Wars Episode 10, A New Beginning. All right. Let me jump over to the classroom for a second here. This is what I like to refer to as a rumor self-affirmation circle. Because what we got is the original story from Cosmic Circus, now being confirmed by Production List and the Diz Insider. Okay, let's follow the source for a second. As we jump over to Diz Insider. The Diz Insider, one of the two places apparently confirming this rumor, said this. Lucasfilm is in development of a new Star Wars movie with Daisy Ridley returns to Rey Skywalker. Now it's an exciting new update. According to Production List. Catch those four very important words, guys. According to Production List. Remember that name? That's one of the two places that the Cosmic Circus is saying is confirming their thing. Diz Insider is not confirming the report. Diz Insider is not reporting that that's what's happening. Diz Insider is simply referring back to Production List.
It's a reporting centipede.
It's a reporting centipede, likened unto what we just saw in The Boys season 4 debut. If you know, you know. But so really, the Diz Insider is not reporting it, and they're not confirming it. Diz Insider is just simply saying they heard from one of the sources, Production List. Okay, so we've now got these two sources here, Diz Insider and Production List, and we can take off Diz Insider because they're just quoting Production List. Okay, so Production List is confirming the report that is called Star Wars Episode 10 New Beginning. So let's go over to Production List. Production List wrote this. The anticipation of Star Wars Episode 10 A New Beginning is palpable among fans and industry professionals alike. As the latest installment of the iconic saga, the film promises to usher in a new era, continuing the story of the Skywalker lineage, although she's not in the Skywalker lineage anyway, while charting fresh territory. Recent reports confirm that the official title for the new Star Wars film is Star Wars Episode 10 A New Beginning. Recent reports
from Diz Insider.
Production List is not saying that the new title is Star Wars Episode 10 A New Beginning. They're not saying we at Production List have discovered and confirmed that the new... No. They're just saying recent reports. Recent reports.
Gus has been busy.
Gus's gas station movie reviews not fart on the job. But they're saying recent reports have confirmed. Okay. Well, where are they getting this report? Well, I searched around. Cosmic Circus. Woo!
Wow, it's like a circle jerk, and
so here's what we go following the thing. Okay, so Cosmic Circus, and by the way, these things have a tendency to spin and take on a life of their own. I am not blaming any of the parties involved here, okay? I'm not trying to smirch anyone, not trying to speak negatively of anyone. These things can't kind of take on a life of their own. So I'm just showing kind of the thing we got taken. So Cosmic Circus, ultimately an old report leads to Production Weekly, which led, so Cosmic Circus said it once, Production Weekly sees that report. I guess they're just way out of the loop at this point, and they're a little behind the schedule here, but then they confirm, or they don't confirm, they also say, because they read it on Cosmic Circus, then the Diz Insider saw it on Production Weekly, so then they say it, and then Cosmic Circus again, sees Production Weekly and Disney Insider saying it, so they're repeating it again. It's a self-affirmation circle. Cosmic Circus says it. Production Weekly much later picks up on it and says, we read that report. Diz Insider is saying, hey guys, this is the name of the movie because we just saw it in Production Weekly. And then Cosmic Circus, the originator of the rumor, comes out and says, guys, these guys just confirmed it. When really it all came back from them in the first place.
That's an echo chamber.
It is a cyclical echo chamber. And then now you got all these people saying it. Now an outlet like a good outlet, comicbook.com, sees it and says, well, hey guys, this is what's going around. Look, and you'd be shocked how often this rumor self-affirmation circle actually happens.
It's actually a feedback loop is what
it is. Absolutely a feedback loop. That's the best way of putting it, Jonathan. It's a feedback loop. A rumor gets started. People talk about the rumor. Others talk about the rumor. Others talk about the rumor that they've read on the same place. And then suddenly people think, well, 8 different outlets are reporting this. No, one place is, a few others picked up on it. And because they picked up on it, it looks like the original source is being confirmed. But it's not. There's still only one place saying that the name of this movie is going to be Star Wars Episode 10, A New Beginning. And that's the Cosmic Circus. And by the way, who's to say they're not right? This self-affirmation circle does not prove that it's not possible that that could be the title. I want to be very clear about that.
Mm-hmm.
But what is even more true is that this self-affirmation cycle does not become a reliable thing to believe that the next movie is going to be called Star Wars Episode 10. Again, it's possible it could be. There is a possibility that the original report that Cosmic Circus put out might end up being true. We won't know for a while, maybe a long time, but we'll find out eventually, and that's all fine. But this whole feedback loop of A said it, B heard it and said it, C heard B say it and said it, A heard B and C repeat it and use that as and believe that they're not trying to trick anybody, but they believe that that's confirmation they just said. It is a self-affirming circle of rumors. It is a feedback loop. And I would say this, that while we should not completely reject the notion that it may end up that the original report could end up being true, there is nothing to this new breakout, or outbreak, I should say, of reports, because they're all just echoing the same original report. There's nothing new being brought to the table. Production Weekly had said, through our agents, we have found out and we've talked to the people at Lucasfilm and we found this out. Okay, that becomes a piece of confirmation. Had the Diz Insider also said, we have also spoken to several people inside Disney and they have confirmed the original report. That would be another piece of confirmation. But this is just an echo loop. So I would say, don't discount it, but don't buy into it. So that's what I would say about these rumors going around about the new title of the new Rey movie, Star Wars Episode 10, A New Beginning, a new beginning, too new, too beginning, too bad, about that. Anyway, guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? Can you think of similar situations where this, feedback loop, this echo loop, has gone about and started making a story go out of control? I don't know. Again, I don't blame any of the people involved. It's just these things take on a life of themselves. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.